guys, it's Ambitious Money, and this is my first time for just about a lot of things in this video. This is my first official YouTube tutorial, and I'll be doing it on Bantu knots. This is my first time doing Bantu knots on my TWA. I just cut it in January, and it's now May, and I've got a lot of growth. So I figured it was about time to try it and go ahead and do Bantu knots. So this is about a 4-day-old wash and go, and this is also my first time using the Hydrate Me moisturizing shampoo and conditioner by Lotta Body. I just got it in my curl box a couple days ago, and my hair's been really dry, so I was hoping that the Hydrate Me will work wonders on my high porous hair. And I'm gonna go wash it, and I'll come back to you guys and do the tutorial. So the products that I use for this style are pretty much easy to find. I use Lotta Body 5-in-1 leave-in treatment, Jamaican black castor oil, my most favorite brush in the world, the denim brush and its little brother, a wide tooth comb and a ragtail comb, Shea Moisture Color Enhancing Smoothie, a couple mini scrunchies, and olive oil eco styler gel. So this is my hair freshly washed after using the Lotta Body Hydrate Me shampoo and conditioner. I can really tell that it really did wonders on my hair. I'm just playing. But yeah, this is my hair after it's been freshly washed with the Hydrate Me shampoo and conditioner. And like I said, I really do like it because it really left my hair feeling way more hydrated than it has in a very long time. So yeah, right now I'm pretty much a very big fan of the Lotta Body Hydrate Me shampoo and conditioner. So now I'm just going to spray a little bit of water on my hair just to make sure that it is good and damp for me to start styling. So now what I'm going to do is to section my hair into multiple different parts. You can do whatever size parts you want. I am doing these size parts because my hair ties are a little bit scarce. So I'm going to do what I can in regards to my resources, but you can do whatever size you feel comfortable with. Placing the hair into different sections makes the hair easier to manage in regards to detangling the hair and placing the products on the hair before you style them. And also it helps to stretch the hair, which is also easier to manage. So as you can see, I actually did run out of hair ties, so I'm just going to take one out of the front of my head and put it on the very last section I have left in the back. But that's okay because I'm getting ready to start styling the front of my head anyway. So now I'm going to just add a little bit of water to this section just to get it back wet again. No, this is not Carol's Daughter hair milk. I just recycled the bottle because I really like the way that it sprayed. So now I'm going to use the Lotta Body 5-in-1 leave-in treatment. And I'm just going to spray that over that section of that hair that I just put water in. And I got a little bit in my eye. But I'm going to comb that through so I make sure that the product is evenly distributed throughout that whole section of the hair. So now we'll be using the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. This smoothie works wonders. I will be putting a bit in my hand about this size, and I'm just going to rub it in both of my hands and run it through my hair evenly with my fingers. And if you can't tell, I'm using the LCO method, which is the leave-in cream then oil method. This method helps with people with low porous hair because low porous hair is hard to get the moisture in, but once you get the moisture in, it is there for good. So now I'm going to be using Jamaican black castor oil. This is the O part of the LCO method. I'm just going to take a bit about this size and rub it in my hands evenly and distribute it through my hair evenly again with my fingers. It is important to make sure you cover all of your hair with the oil just to make sure that you seal that moisture in. So now I'm going to take my hair and part it into the different sections that I want to do the Bantu knots in. So now I'm going to get my handy dandy mini denim brush and I'm just going to brush the product through evenly to really define my curls. And then I'm just going to take that portion of the hair and twist it around each other until you get it into a knot. So this is what the Bantu knot looks like after I'm done twisting it around into a nice even knot. So now we're just going to repeat those steps that we just went over, which are pretty much taking the denim brush and brushing through the hair evenly and defining those curls. Then taking the hair and wrapping it around each other until you get that nice looking knot. You can do this until you finish that whole section that you have already thoroughly moisturized. So now I have finished that first section that I already moisturized, and I'm going to do the same steps again with the LCO method and to make sure that my hair is properly moisturized. So now I've finished properly moisturizing that whole section of my hair. I'm just going to part it into two slightly bigger parts than the other section of my hair, just because this is the middle of my head and I kind of want the curls to be a little bit bigger in the middle of my head. And I'm going to take the bigger denim brush because this part of my hair is thicker than the sides, and I'm just going to repeat those steps and twisting the hair around each other and knotting it up. Once you do get the hair wrapped around each other and into that knot, it might start to unravel, so you can just try to tuck it in a little bit. I did, although eventually have to go back and split those two sections up into 4 because with my longer hair, the hair wouldn't unravel as much, but now that my hair is shorter, it does unravel a little bit more, so I have to use smaller sections just to make sure that the hair stays stable. So now I'm just going to repeat the steps of the LCO method, which obviously includes getting the leave-in in my eyes. And I'm just going to continue those steps until I finish the sections that I have already set up. So now I have finished all the front sections of my hair, and I'm just going to go back and redo some of the ones that are starting to loosen up a bit. And like I said, I eventually did go back and split this one part up into 2 because the shorter my hair is, the less likely it is to stay up into that knot. So now I'm just going to finish because I love watching Netflix series while I'm doing my hair, and I'll come back and show you guys the results. Now I have completely finished my entire head, and this is what the front and the top looks like, and I will show you guys what the back looks like. And now I'm just going to let my hair dry overnight, and I'll come back and take it down in the morning and show you guys the final results. So now it is morning, early in the morning, and it is time for me to take my hair down. I have let it dry overnight, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is the top, and I'll show you the sides, and then I'll get ready to take it down. So for starters, I do take a bit of Jamaican black castor oil and rub it in on my fingers, just to make sure that when I do begin to take down the knots, that my hair is not being dried out. So to actually take them down, I just unravel the knot and pull out the section of hair and pull out pieces of the section just to separate the curls. So now I have finished taking down my entire head, and I'm just going back and looking through some of the curls and realizing that I do not like this style at all. So I am going to do what I can to try to freshen it up and make it look like I actually have some home training before I leave the house today. So before I try to switch up this style a little bit, I just wanted to show you guys what not only the front looks like, but what the back and the sides looks like too. And you know, from looking at all these different angles, it turns out this style is actually kind of cute. Who am I kidding? This style needs a little bit of a revamping. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my pick and try to pull out the curls a little bit, just to give it a little bit more volume, because these curls are super duper tight. And it'll also get rid of some of those spots where you can still see where I parted the sections of my hair. So the next thing that I'm going to do is take my ragtail comb and create me a side part. Now I know you guys are like, she said she was going to use the Eco Styler gel. Well, this is where it comes into play. I'm going to use the gel to smooth out the two different parts of my hair that make up the part, and also to lay down my edges. I'm also going to use my handy dandy toothbrush to just lay down the hair and make it look really, really neat. Now, just to make sure that my part stays into place, I'm going to use bobby pins just to secure the hair away from the other section of my hair that make up my part. So now I'm fully done with this style, and it doesn't look up to par as much as I wanted it to, but it looks presentable, so I'm going to wear it. And I thank you guys for watching.